Woman sentenced just 10 years in shooting death. Digital gateway battle heats up.
They absolutely cannot blame this on the county attorney's office or ignorance. It was made crystal clear.
Parents demand bus fixes. Wawa comes to Dumfries. Riverside sound of music packs the house. And a $40,000 surprise for a Mountain View High School student. Hello and welcome to Potomac Local News. I'm Uriah Kaiser, reporting outside of Mountain View High School in Stafford County. We're here today because a student just won a $40,000 scholarship. We'll have that story later in the show. But first, a woman once charged with first-degree murder now faces a maximum of just 10 years in prison after a jury found her guilty of voluntary manslaughter. 60-year-old Lisa Gail Myers was indicted on first-degree murder for the 2021 killing of her ex-boyfriend and tenant, 49-year-old Travis Deardorff. But on August 20th, a jury convicted her of the lesser charge. Prosecutors said Myers grabbed a revolver after an argument, went to her bedroom and shut the door. When Deardorff opened it while recording on his phone, Myers shot him in the head. He later died at a hospital. Myers had been held without bond since her arrest, but following the verdict, the judge released her on personal recognizance despite objections from the Commonwealth. Prince William County Commonwealth's attorney Amy Ashworth said the office had sought a murder conviction, but respects the jury's decision. She added the verdict ensures Myers, now a convicted felon, can never legally own or possess a firearm. As supervisors prepare for a September 9th vote on whether to appeal a ruling that voided the Prince William Digital Gateway rezoning, voices from both sides of the aisle say it's time to stop. Senator Danica Roem urged supervisors to cut their losses after the county has already lost twice in court. She pointed out Gainesville residents still lack full representation after Supervisor Bob Weir's passing last month. Former Supervisor Jeanine Lawson also says the county should drop the case. Lawson voted against the rezoning in 2023 and recalls County Attorney Michelle Roble warning supervisors of a, quote, significant risk, unquote, if they move forward without proper public notice.
They absolutely cannot blame this on the county attorney's office or ignorance. It was made crystal clear in a memo as well as closed session discussions.
The debate comes as Gainesville District prepares for a special election. Republican Patrick Harders and Democrat George Stewart both oppose the digital gateway and are vying for the vacant seat. Supervisors must decide by September 15th whether to appeal. Parents packed an emergency Fredericksburg school board meeting, sharing stories of buses running late, confusing routes, and families left in the dark. Some parents said the district's new tracking app marked children as dropped off while they were still waiting at bus stops. Others described unsafe stops on busy roads and long waits at schools while drivers tried to cover double runs. Transportation leaders told the board they are hiring more drivers, borrowing buses from neighboring divisions, and training administrators to use the routing system so schools can directly assist families. 2 new special education buses are due next week, and officials are weighing changes to school start times. School Board Chair Matt Rose said the meeting was about transparency. Other members floated more aggressive driver recruiting, like banners at busy intersections. School board officials also discussed an opt-in system similar to what neighboring Stafford County adopted this year. Families there had to register ahead of time, with nearly 30,000 students opting in by June of this year in Stafford County. Dumfries will get its first taste of Wawa next week, and the grand opening is set to bring freebies, food deals, and a friendly competition. The new store at 3600 Point Center Court, just off Route 1, opens September 4th. Festivities start at 7:45 a.m. with a countdown led by manager Carla Robinson. The first 100 customers will receive free T-shirts, and everyone gets free hot coffee through September 7th. Well, in Fredericksburg, Riverside Center is performing The Sound of Music. It's 2 weeks into the run of that classic story, The Sound of Music, and audiences are already calling it fresh and new. More than 6,000 tickets have already been sold, with 8 weeks to go, tracking the same pace as last year's Jersey Boys, which drew more than 11,000 to the theater. A theater spokeswoman tells us when you bring out the tried and true classics, everyone shows up. People have been leaving the show saying they love how fresh and new the production is. The show runs through October 26th with dinner and show-only tickets available at their website, riversidedt.com. And back here at Mountain View High School, junior Elias Copeland is $40,000 closer to his future thanks to the College Board Big Future Scholarship. He was surprised in class this week with parents, teachers, and administrators on hand. Superintendent Daniel Smith said the award is proof that planning ahead pays off. Copeland's win is a reminder that opportunities are out there for students who take charge of their future. Well, that is today's Potomac Local News Update. Thanks for watching. For news throughout the day, to go to our website, potomaclocal.com, and please support our reporting by becoming a member. We rely on you, our viewers, our members, our readers, to keep the local news coming. Go to potomaclocal.com and click Become a Member today to support local news in our community. Have a great day.